Learn to play chess. Piece names, basic moves, rules. Chess has an undeserved reputation as being a hard game to learn. Nothing could be further from the truth. The basic rules are simple, and you can learn to play chess quickly. The board is identical to a checkerboard with 64 squares of two alternating colors, usually black and white as shown here. Also, for reference, the board contains ranks across the board, files up and down the board, and diagonals that crisscross the board. Each player, there are only two, receives 16 playing pieces, one set white, one set black. White always moves first, and the players change colors in ensuing games. There are 6 chessmen, and the chess piece names are as follows: king, rook or castle, knight, bishop, queen, and pawn. The king is the highest ranking chess piece, and it can move one square at a time in any direction. When the king is placed in jeopardy of being captured, it is said to be in check and must be moved, or the checking piece blocked by another piece. If the king is placed in check and the king cannot move to a safe square, and the danger cannot be blocked or the checking piece captured, the king is said to be in checkmate and the game is over. The rook or castle can move one or multiple squares in a straight line in any direction, rank or file, but not diagonally. There are 2 rooks per side. It occupies the outside square of the very back row, one on each side. There are also 2 knights per side. The knights have the most complicated move. It can move one square straight and one square diagonal any direction. It is the only piece which can move around another piece. The knight occupies the square right next to the rook in the back row. Bishops also number 2 per side and can move one multiple squares in any diagonal direction. These are located right next to the knight in the back row. These are the only pieces which occupy one color during the entire game. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board and can move in any direction. The pawn is the weakest piece, and it can only move forward one square at a time. It cannot move backwards. On its initial move, it may move 2 squares. There are 8 pawns on each side. So as you can see, the basic strategy of the game is simple: capture the opponent's king. So it's easy to learn, and you should have fun.